The shutdown of Silicon Valley Bank, one of the most prominent lenders in the world of technology startups, collapsed on March 10, forcing the U.S. government to step in. Silicon Valley Bank total assets in December 31, 2022 is $211.8 billion. The collapse of SVB, a key player in the tech and venture capital community, leaves companies and wealthy individuals largely unsure of what will happen to their money. Financial regulators have closed Silicon Valley Bank and taken control of its deposits, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation announced Friday, in what is the largest U.S. bank failure since the global financial crisis more than a decade ago. After attempts by the bank to raise capital failed, SVB was trying to find a buyer and hired advisors to do so. The shares of stock of SVB fell 60% on Thursday after SVB announced a plan Wednesday evening to raise more than $2 billion in capital. The stock fell another 60% in pre-market trading Friday before being halted. The shares never reopened for trading Friday. Silvergate, a California-based bank that made loans to cryptocurrency companies, announced last Wednesday that it would cease operations and liquidate its assets. In a press release, the bank's holding company, Silvergate Capital Corporation, said it made the decision to shut down in light of recent industry and regulatory developments. Silvergate Bank, which had been a cornerstone in the crypto world, announced its closing and returning deposits. The company was struggling along with some of its most high-profile clients like FTX and Genesis. Its earnings report in January revealed that it lost $1 billion in one quarter after its customers withdrew $8.1 billion. On March 1, it filed a document saying its financials were even worse than the quarterly report. Signature Bank becomes next casualty of banking turmoil after Silicon Valley Bank, SVB, and Silvergate Bank. Signature Bank was closed by New York State financial regulators on Sunday as the fallout from last week's implosion of SVB Financial Group's Silicon Valley Bank spreads to other lenders. Signature Bank's latest filings show it had $110.4 billion in total assets and $88.6 billion in total deposits. Signature Bank was closed by New York State financial regulators on Sunday as the fallout from last week's implosion of SVB Financial Group's Silicon Valley Bank spreads to other lenders. Signature Bank's latest filings show it had $110.4 billion in total assets and $88.6 billion in total deposits. Who will be the next to follow the three U.S. banks that shut down? Will collapse shutdown spread globally?